Rhino was on the verge of dying from thirst. It desperately searched for water. Finally, it found some water and was overjoyed. But this guy pulled out all sorts of tricks, yet still couldn't drink. Angrily, it rammed through the rocks. Just when it was about to drink, it discovered that the water was flowing into a hole. The rhino's tongue was about to cramp. It was both anxious and frustrated. Unable to take it anymore, it exploded with rage. In an instant, it transformed into a bulldozer and started digging a channel. Unexpectedly, the water flowed down the slope. Desperately thirsty, the rhino chased after the water, trying to drink as it ran. Unfortunately, this didn't work at all. It decided to speed up and ran ahead, but to its surprise, the water made a turn right in front of it. The rhino didn't give up. It jumped down the slope, predicting the best spot. Then it waited patiently for the water to flow into its mouth. After waiting for a long time, something felt off. The rhino climbed up to check. Oh my god, the water had fallen into a ditch. Fortunately, it spotted a bamboo grove nearby. Suddenly, it had an idea and made a simple straw out of bamboo. This time, it surely wouldn't fail. It sucked with all its might. However, the straw got blocked by a small stone. Panicking, the rhino blew with all its strength. The stone and the water were blown into the air. The water landed perfectly on the tree leaves. The rhino predicted the next move perfectly. When the time was right, it opened its big mouth wide. But, of course, the water flowed down the leaves and back into the hole. Now, it was truly at its wit's end. The hole was so deep, the rhino let out a desperate wail. Wait, what's that sound? It turned out there was another exit to the hole. The rhino had a sudden brainwave and decided to blow air into the hole. Unfortunately, its blowing speed couldn't keep up with the speed at which the water was falling. This stubborn rhino kept trying over and over. Each failure was driving it crazy. After a series of failed attempts, the water sank even deeper. So, the rhino used its ears to listen for the direction of the water. To its surprise, it could hear the flow of the water. It then began to dig small holes nearby. Suddenly, a large lake appeared in front of it. But to its surprise,